Hello, Internet. James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing real-time strategy game Foresight. Game features 3 10-mission campaigns, one for each of the factions in the game. There's also a single-player skirmish mode against the AI. In addition, there is online multiplayer, but in order to play a game, you have to enter the server IP address, so you have to arrange things beforehand. So what I'm going to do is one of the skirmish games. There are 12 maps. The maps are shared between single-player skirmish modes and online multiplayer, supporting anywhere between 2 and 8 players. I'm going to choose one of the 2 with a little sector in between us. You can also customize how many credits you start out with and the availability of resources. I'm just going to play against normal AI, and I'll just give them a random faction. I'll choose the one you start out with in the first campaign just because I'm more familiar with them. The campaign, speaking of, kind of features the really generic type of missions, you know, escort this unit, defeat these units, clear out the map, so it's nothing too terribly interesting in there, which is why I usually like to go for the skirmish mode. So we'll start the game, and away we go. Alright, the game is pretty fast-paced, so I'm going to have to get moving here. As you can see, when this stops building, there's really only a basic selection of buildings. There's a power plant, there's a shipyard, and then a resource collection building. So not a lot of options, and then there's also defensive things. Where is it? Over here. So there's really not a lot of depth in the game. Same thing kind of goes for the units. You know, you have scouts, you have anti-fighter units, anti-large ship units, missile units, and then different size carriers that can carry fighters and bombers. So the game really doesn't have a lot of different things, you know, to kind of occupy your strategies with. So we'll wait here for the refinery to get built. Refinery comes with a free resource collector that automatically collects nearby resources, which is really nice. I'm going to build my shipyard. And then I will start to getting some ships built. The game has a low command cap because the point of it is to make fleets. Fleets are headed up by an AI general commander unit that basically just kind of goes to sectors and kind of automates everything. And the game is kind of mixed as to whether that's a good thing or not. You know, the AI really could use some improvements. You know, it won't patrol a sector automatically and seek out the enemy. It just kind of sits there and attacks somebody that comes near them. So, I mean, it's a good idea, but it isn't exactly executed superbly in the end. And you can see here, these are all the different types of units there are. So, again, kind of a brief selection of things. And actually, I should have done the harvester first. But that's okay. And you can see it queues up your command points even before the things are built. For whatever that's worth. Alright, let's see here. Do need another power plant. I'm going to start building some defenses here. You see, some units take a long time to build, especially these guys. Oh my gosh. But it takes them super long to get going here. So, let's do... Alright, so destroyers, and I always forget, I always have to look it up. Destroyers can hold 8 things. So I'm actually going to build 8 things. It's either fighters, interceptors, which go against fighters, and then bombers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I don't have enough credits for those. Here we go. So that'll be all of that. Next thing I need to do is hire an officer in order to lead that big giant capital ship. So you go to the officer's mess. It gives you a range of different seemingly randomly generated people to choose from. So I'll choose that person, and then you click on the ship to assign them to. You see their little shuttle goes over there. Alright, there they are. Then I'm going to click on them and have them create a new fleet. So now they are in Fleet 1. And then I can assign other ships to the same fleet. Using that right there. And then you can access them up here on the side, which is interesting. So we will order them over here. Your fleets will give you requests, which is actually pretty cool for units. So I'll give them a gunship. And then it will automatically get built at the nearest shipyard. Which reminds me, I actually want to build another shipyard here. Yep, don't have enough credits. Now I do. Because I'm going to start building things like crazy here. Their limit is 20, so I got 11 more I can do. I do need to queue up this carrier with some stuff. Let's see, carriers can hold 12. I wish the tooltip would say that, but it doesn't. So, 1, and I'm not going to be able to afford all this. 3. Definitely need more resources, so I need more resource collectors, definitely. 800. So all 4 ships are in that fleet. So really I'm just kind of waiting for money. Oh, here comes the enemy. The AI typically does this. They kind of throw a very uninspired selection of units at you. You know, that's kind of what the AI just does. Kind of short on power here. No, not totally. Alright, now we should be getting some resources a little bit more quickly. Alright, so you, I believe, are full. I wish there was an indicator showing how many more slots you have. That would be really helpful. So those are all going to get queued up there. And at night, it splits it up between the two. So that's really nice. There are some things that this game does that's really nice. I like how it automatically queues up your orders and then splits it amongst all your available shipyards. That's really good. And there comes another couple units that I'll blow out of the water. As soon as I get this thing all filled out, I'm going to order them to the middle sector. What are you shooting at? Here comes more ships. Alright, we need to get some more ships up. Alright, got rid of both of their captains. Alright, let's get one more resource producer here. Really want to get these guys taken care of. Alright, that's all my stuff. That's probably going to be all of the stuff I can afford. I really wish you could click them when they exit the thing. It's kind of annoying. Oh, that's that thing. Missile cruiser's the next thing I want. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to Fleet 1, please. I got 6 ships. Okay, so that's full. I think this is full. Yeah, alright. So now, I'm going to tell Fleet 1 to go through this wormhole. And away they go. So they're basically full. So now I can start to get to work on another fleet when I start collecting enough resources. And that's basically the game. You keep building, 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 and you can support up to 5 fleets until you reach your 5 fleet limit, and then you basically go after the enemy. So here's the different sectors. The game maps are split up amongst different sectors for no real reason. Let's see, guard. Yeah, there's nothing I really want to do there. I'm just gonna guard this wormhole. Basically, the wormholes just serve as a choke point to funnel all the units through so you can defend it. The maps themselves are pretty small. Alright, so now I need to start getting some more units in. Alright, how much is this thing? I actually don't even want the destroyer. I think I'm going to have them do it as a... yeah, let's do it as a destroyer. Why not? They don't give you a carrier. They're under attack in Sector 1. Except that's my sector, so... Alright, so once this dreadnought gets built... Yeah, forgot I can queue it up over here. Alright, let me have you move here. Go there. Alright, hurry up. Alright, let me get my next commander. Alright, and then send you here. Alright. New fleet. Fleet 2. You guys, join Fleet 2. Alright, so that's full. It's frigates. Alright, so that's all for that. What's in Fleet 2, by the way? Ah, carrier, that's right. Resources last a pretty good amount of time, especially when I set them on abundant. And then eventually you're going to have to leave your sector and go to the middle contested sector to kind of... Alright, so I can afford way more ships. So basically this is all it is. Now I'm just waiting for resources. And just going to fill out my fleet, send them all to the middle sector, and then I'm just going to bum rush the AI when available. You know, just queue up all these carrier things. Is it 12? That might be the carrier limit. Yep, that is. Alright. Let's do... frigate. Do a couple frigates. How much more do I have? A lot of space in that. I have 11 more.
Vessel initiating.
Actually, I might just move these guys right now because I can automatically send them and then they'll automatically join. Yeah, you guys can go to Sector 0. Have fun. So I'm going to add you to Fleet 2. And I'm going to order you up some stuff. Another thing I wish that it did was show which units don't have full... I mean, I like the carrier aspect of it. I think that's really neat, but it needs to be executed better through the interface as to how many slots they have available. Alright, so I can afford 8 more. So I'll probably do something against ships. Fighters, scout, there's nothing really. Yeah, do one of those I guess whenever I get the cash for it. That'll fill out that fleet. Here we go. Tell fleet 2 where to go. You can go guard that too. So park all you guys over here. Alright, so I'm going to give you to fleet 2. And we'll move on to fleet 3. There we go. And I like, you know, how it automatically takes them over there. I don't even think I need to construct any more defenses. Although I kind of think I will. Alright, can I afford another dreadnought? Or destroyer? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You guys are almost, kind of almost, used that up. Still a lot of resources. Yeah, the AI hasn't done anything yet, which is fine by me. Let's do anti-fighter. Can I afford one of those? It's kind of expensive. I don't even have enough power for that. The turrets are very strong, as you'll see when I start attacking the enemy base. Overly strong. The game kind of suffers from a little bit of game imbalance. Units are produced very quickly. Defenses are very stout. Okay. There goes my railgun turret, and that's all the defenses I'm going to do. Oh, there goes this guy. Alright, so let me recruit. And you get on that thing. And I'll make my 3rd fleet. Alright, fleet 3 is up. Alright, destroyer can hold 8. Okay. What would you like? Frigates. Okay, I can do that. As soon as I get the cash. And then I'll automatically give it to them. And add it to their fleet, which is nice. What do you want? 5 light fighters? Go ahead. You're welcome. Sector 2. Ah, they're getting saucy now. They want to go attack. Yeah, they're requesting stuff that I can't give them. I even need scouts. If you request scouts, I'm going to say no. Yeah, let's give you some more stuff.
Vessel initiating.
Again, just waiting for money.
Vessel initiating.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're under attack. No, they're not really, though. Alright, we will go to Sector 2 here in a little bit, once we fill out these fleets. Alright, go to 3, please. So I got 5 more. Yep, just enough room for a carrier.
Vessel initiating.
Still hammering away at those resources. Alright, 3. Alright. Alright, so all those are full. I'm about to just send them all. Now, the only thing that might not be the case is that they don't have these things filled. And it's difficult to select things. There's a frigate. And I think when these get finished, then I'm just going to send them all. Because I know I'm attacking the enemy, I'm going to fill up on bombers. It's flying around. You guys come up here too. You know, it shows you the list of ships, but you can't click on any of them. Again, kind of annoying. Alright, so you're full. You're full. You're full. Alright, let's do this. As soon as these guys get over to the other side of the map, I'm attacking. I will make another fleet, though. As soon as I can afford a dreadnought. Just, I don't know why I keep calling it that destroyer. Boop. Alright. Let's do this. Go. 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 What do you want? Yep, they're gonna attack now. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, hey. Well, they're right by the gate, aren't they? And we'll see how this goes. Honestly, I'm kind of done with this, depending on the outcome. You got a lot of units. You know, units will attack automatically. I think all my fleets are here. Yeah. So we'll see how they do. Looking good so far. You know, because of the way that the fleets are set up, where basically each of them can have their own pop cap, makes for some pretty large-sized battles. Now, you can see that the, you know, AI isn't the greatest here. They're basically kind of clipping through each other and going around. And boy, the AI is just spamming these scouts. You know, like I said, the AI isn't great. The enemy AI isn't good. The friendly AI that controls your ships isn't honestly much better. Alright, so let me get a new thing going here. Okay, you go there. And I will make a new fleet. Up to Fleet 4. So what was that 15? I defeated a different captain. How you guys doing? Trying to go after the scouts. Actually, I don't think I've lost any ships. Alright, so I'm going to attack move everybody because I'm assuming they're up here. So attack move, attack move, attack move. Just take everybody out. Alright, you join Fleet 4. Okay. Let's do. Kind of wish there were a little bit more options. So that's 9. That's going to wipe out my thing unless there's something that's 3. I could build a frigate. Alright, how are we doing? Under attack. No surprise. Actually, looking pretty good. Actually, I'm going to win this pretty soon. They're about to take out their base. All your base are belong to us. Boom! Victory! Ah. Alright. Stats. Normal AI. Yeah. Not so much. Alright, so let's talk about Foresight. I like the ideas that the game offers. Cutting down on micromanagement by putting your units into fleets and having those fleets attack automatically and kind of control their own ships is really nice. I also like how the resource collection is done automatically. I like how when you assign units to a fleet, they automatically rally to the fleet. I like how fleets will come up with their own orders for units, so you can just automatically queue them up at the nearest available shipyard and send them to the fleet. So there's a lot of really nice ideas in the game. However, the game does falter in several areas. Primarily, it's AI. The enemy AI is not good. It has poorly organized attacks. As you can see in that game, it just spams scouts for no apparent reason. It just doesn't play the game well, which kind of really cuts into the skirmish replay value because there's no real reason to play the AI if it's not going to present much of a challenge. And with online multiplayer, you have to plan things in advance. There's no matchmaking in the game, so that kind of, it kind of hinders that also. The single-player campaign kind of relies on a lot of superior enemy numbers and stuff like that to kind of generate difficulty. The other part of it is kind of the pace of the game. Ships are created very quickly. Battles happen very quickly. Things kind of lose health very fast over time. Coupled with that are really high effectiveness of turrets. They're too inexpensive and too effective. Some things just take a while. Sometimes resource collection, you're just sitting there waiting for resources to get collected. So it's a really weird balance of fast pace and kind of waiting, which makes for an odd connection. In addition, there's not very many things to build. There's a limited number of buildings and units to construct, and that really limits your tactical flexibility as you play the game. So while I like the ideas that Foresight has, the execution of those ideas, thanks to the pace of the game, the AI, and the available tactics through the buildings and units, kind of leaves a lot to be desired. So that's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.